It's day 16 of my 30-day series where I'm sharing my story, lived experience, and building a personal brand. Today, I'm going to share a story about a trapped fly. Now, stay with me because I promise by the end of this story, you'll never look at a closed window or your own life the same way again. So imagine a trapped fly. It's inside a room. It can see the outside world. It can see its freedom, but it keeps throwing itself against a window, a closed window, again and again. Its little wings are flying up and down as hard as it can. It thinks that if it just tries harder and pushes harder, eventually it'll get through. But it never will because it's pushing against glass. The harder it pushes, the more exhausted it becomes. And the harder it works, the faster it's killing itself. This is the culture, the hustle culture that so many of us bought into. That success comes from hustling harder and working harder and grinding it out. And if it's not working, what do? Push even harder. But what if the harder you push against the wrong thing, the further away you move from the life you actually want? Because the fly wasn't failing because it wasn't working hard enough. It was failing because it was pushing against the wrong window. What it didn't realize, that right behind it, there was an open door. If it had just paused long enough, turned around, it would have flown straight out into the freedom it had been searching for all along. I think that's one of the biggest lessons in life. So many times, success isn't about working harder. It's about finding alignment. Because when you're aligned, what you're meant to be doing, the opportunities will just open up for you. And when you finally step off the hamster wheel and find that alignment, you discover the power of the pause. But if you pause long enough to ask yourself, am I pushing against the wrong window? Maybe that opportunity isn't behind the window that you want. Maybe there's an open door right behind you, and you may have been too busy to even notice it. A door that's more aligned, a door that's leading you towards your next chapter. So let me leave you with this question. Are you exhausting yourself and pushing against something that's never going to open, when there's a door already open, waiting for you right behind you? It requires you to pause, to look around, find the door, and have the courage to fly straight through it. So follow along as I share my story, lived experience, one story, one lesson, and one day at a time. I'll see you tomorrow.